Well, hi-ho folks, and welcome back to Timeout with Turwinkle. This is episode 7. It's April 28th, 2015, and let's hop right to it, shall we? Well, first and foremost, how's the leg doing? Well, I'm going into the doctor's here in about 45 minutes, and we're going to see how that's going along. I am out of the boot cast. It was pretty sore at the end of my last shift, so we'll see how it's going, but I think we're right on the right path where we need to be. Now, as far as what happened last week, well, on LFRP, we had some great poetry and creative writing, and we got to see a little bit behind Turwinkle. That's right, I did a piece about Turwinkle's backstory, and it was called The Adventure by Turwinkle. So if you haven't heard that yet, go and take a listen. Again, that's on the newest episode of the Looking for Roleplay podcast. There were some great submissions this week, and we had a lot of fun reading those for you folks. And so again, if you haven't heard that yet, go and take a listen. And I also put up an episode with Pommie Tappet of the Stormwind University, and we talked about Professor Pommie's prodigious pet practicals, her class on pet battles, and how she incorporated that into a role-play event. And it is a wonderful, wonderful episode. So if you haven't taken a look at that, go and take a look at that. That is a lot of fun. And I've never really done much as far as pet battles are concerned. But with that class and all the things that I learned just in that little episode, I really want to go and check it out in the game because she really makes it a lot of fun. And Sean does such a great job with Pommie, and he really makes her come alive. And so it's fun seeing Turwinkle and Pommie talking again about Professor Pommie's prodigious pet practicals. Wow, I got that down, which is amazing for me, as you folks know. And okay, so we got those two things in there, and not a whole lot more this week. And so I was a little down on myself for not getting more content out there for you folks. And so this week we have coming up a new elaborate quattro. We've got a new adventure with Turwinkle. We've got, of course, this Timeout with Turwinkle up. And we have a few more things. We have a guild interview that we're doing with the Disabled Veterans Guild, a guild for disabled veterans over on Cenarian Circle. So we'll be interviewing those folks. And then on Friday, we're going to be interviewing Brianna Fairfax and Gavin about their roleplay in-game relationship and all the fun they've had with their roleplay that has culminated in a wonderful, wonderful in-game wedding. And so we're going to talk about all of that and a little bit more. Those guys are great role players, so look forward to that. So there's a lot of stuff coming up this week. I'm excited. The weather is so gorgeous out this week. I'm telling you, I am really impressed with how summer is coming up. Well, how it's coming up to be. Oh, good Lord. Okay, how spring is turning out. I'd like to see a little bit more rain, but with that, so... Alrighty, folks, with all of that said, let us talk about doing something special for that special someone. And this week, let's talk about date night. Now, this is a very important facet to any relationship, taking time out to be with one another. Getting out of that routine that you're in throughout the week. And so, for example, like last night, I did with my wonderful, wonderful wife. We went out to a lovely meal. We had some great noodles. She had a wonderful salad. It was awesome. Had these Kung Pao noodles, and it was great. And just being able to sit down and talk and discuss how things are going and what's going on, what we're thinking, and just having a great time being with one another. Then we went and saw Fast and Furious 7, which again is just a cheesy movie, but a lot of fun to just sit and watch and enjoy with one another on a Monday night. There was maybe 2 other couples in the theater, and it was awesome. We had a fun time. And so do something like that. Go out, spend some time with one another, whether it's just taking a walk, whether it's just going to grab a hamburger or going out to a fancy meal. Taking that time to just sit down and just be with one another, breaking out of that routine of, going home, mowing the lawn, taking care of the dishes, doing the laundry, dealing with the kids, all that stuff that you do on a daily basis. Take some time to just spend with one another. And you're really going to find that that's going to strengthen your relationship. All right, folks. Well, with that, we are going to head out. We got to get to the doctors. And so we will see you next time. Bye-bye.